Hello, my name is Dongjin Kim, and I'm going to introduce my major, Electrical and Electronic Engineering, in short, EEE. I served military service right after I finished my freshman year, and I'm only in the sophomore year, so I may not be exactly correct about my major, but I hope you enjoy. Okay, as previous presentation has illustrated on Monday by him, there are two facts about the College of Engineering. That is, namely, first, the School of Engineering has the lowest female students in comparison to the given number of male students, but gratefully, EEE faculty has the most women students among faculties in the School of Engineering. That is in the ratio 1:6 according to 2011 statistics. So what is EEE? This is a field that studies electromagnetic relations in atomic level and apply the theories in reality. And this field of study was developed only 200 years ago, so it's rather a new field of study. And this first picture is a picture of James Maxwell, who organized electrical equation down to 4, and from whom this study has been started. And the second picture is a picture of Erwin Schrödinger, who attributed much to the quantum mechanics, especially as to the wave equations. Without these guys, modern technology wouldn't have been possible. So what we do, we learn basic circuit theories and design circuits based on the theories and mathematics, and we process the signals and code or decode the analog signal to digitalized signals or vice versa. And in addition to circuit-related works, knowledge of the electrical and electronic engineering can be widely used in many areas, spanning from mobile or computer technology to rocket engineering. Our future path lies in these categorized items. Nearly 40% go to the graduate school, and 30% get the job in the related fields, and there are 30% others maybe doing their respective works according to 2011 statistics. And future of the EEE is, well, let me put this way, one of the brightest fields of the engineering, and by the engineering of the electrical and electronic engineering, we can make flexible electronic newspaper like this one, and there may be lots of ubiquitous electronic devices, so you can use anywhere, anytime, whatever you want to use by these electronic devices. And as the world becomes more and more digitalized, the importance of the EEE will become significant. Okay, despite what we learn is really complicated, and I don't know, it's really nerve-wracking, but we enjoy our lives, and there are many clubs and after-school activities, and so are many festivals, so we enjoy our lives. And thank you for listening to me.
My name is Young Jung, and I'm majored in philosophy. First of all, we have to know what the philosophy is, but there is an absolutely correct answer, because the question, what is the philosophy, is also kind of philosophy. I can even make a book by gathering philosophers' answer about the question. The word philosophy is a compound word of Greek philos and sophia. Philos means love and sophia means wisdom. Knowing this derivation, we can have a better understanding about philosophy. It's love to wisdom. But when hearing the word philosophy, people usually think like this: application of logic to stupidity, generally resulting for you. Oh, then what am I studying? Oh. And like this, philosophy is kind of magic or myth or just personal belief. It's totally misunderstanding about philosophy. This horrible guy is the Plato. He has been considered as father of philosophy, but he was also father of sociology and politics. He said, let no one ignore geometry to enter his academy. What I want to say is this: philosophy is not a limited study. Economics, science, mathematics, history, biology, literature are also part of his philosophy. For example, economics, Marx or Adam Smith, they are famous for economists, but if I ask them, what do you work for about 200 years ago, then they will answer like this: I am philosopher. And science was called as natural philosopher until medieval times. In fact, it was 100 years after the word science had been made. This guy is Galilei. These people make us science. And the others, mathematics and history and biology, literature, are also all parts of philosophy. I'm very happy to be able to study philosophy. It's property of human reason. Thank you.
Major is economics. From now on, I'm going to tell you about my major, economics. What is economics? Economics is the study of how individuals and groups make decisions with limited resources as to best satisfy their wants, needs, and desires. There are two main types of economics: microeconomics and macroeconomics. Microeconomics focuses on the action of individuals and industries. On the other hand, macroeconomics takes a much broader view by analyzing the economic activity of an entire country or the international marketplace. This man is Adam Smith, known as the father of modern economics. He insists that the market makes the best performance by invisible hand. He wrote The Wealth of Nations that every economics student must read. He is still the most influential thinker in the field of economics today. This is supply demand curve that are most often seen in economics. This shows how make the price in perfect comparative market. Next, I will introduce you to 10 principles of economics. These principles are sorted into 3 parts. The first part is how people make decisions. People face trade-off. You may have heard this saying, there ain't no such thing as a free lunch. To get one thing, you should give up the other thing that you like. Next, the cost of something is what you give up to get it. This is called opportunity cost. Rational people think at the margin. You should consider sunk cost. People respond to incentives. When price of an apple rises, consumer decided to eat fewer apples. At the same time, or charge hire more worker and harvest more apple. Second part is how people interact. Trade can make everyone better off. Markets are usually a good way to organize economic activity. Governments can sometimes improve market outcomes. Last one is how the economy as a whole works. A country's standard of living depends on its ability to produce goods and services. GDP is a well-known index about it. Prices rise when the government prints too much money. After the World War, hyperinflation in Germany is the biggest example. Finally, society faces a short-run trade-off between inflation and unemployment. This is all that I prepared. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Byun Sang-eun, and today I will have a presentation about my major, business management. And before I start it, what do you think business management is? Actually, I'm sophomore, so I don't know exactly what it is, but I guess business management is that what people do in company and how make people's performance to be better for a company. So to achieve that, there are 3 fields in business management. And as I said, I'm sophomore, so I don't know about the detailed fields in business management, so I just explain about that 3 big fields in business management. And first, finance management, and second, marketing, and third is human resource and organizational behavior. And first, finance management. For finance management, I'm learning about how company control their profits and money, that like investment of funds, management of cash, financial control. In that field, such as accountant can involve in these fields. And second, human resource and organizational behavior. Human is the best capital for a company. Just one people can make lots of profit than other 100 people. For example, Steve Jobs, even though Jobs is not only one person who worked in Apple, but after Jobs died, Apple going to down as well. And there's one story about Jobs. In my organizational behavior class, my professor told me a story about Jobs. When he works in U.S. in San Diego University, and he have some lecture in Apple company. Then many media show us Jobs is creepy and fickle, but so my professor wonder why Apple employee work with Jobs. So he asked one of employee in Apple, why do you work with Jobs? Then what do you think a lot of employee work with Jobs? Probably you can think like Apple is a big company in overworld, so Apple can give employee to a lot of money. But that employee said to my professor, Jobs is creepy and fickle, but he's great leader, great person and leader. So I'm so glad we work with Jobs. So I can guess Jobs is probably not good person, but he can control their co-worker and company, so he can be a great leader. That's thing what I learning in organizational behavior. And finally, marketing. Many people can misunderstand marketing is just advertisement, but marketing is not just advertisement. Marketing is a total process from making product to delivering to consumer. There are 4 factors in marketing fields. First, product development, and you can think marketing is just advertisement, but marketer is have to consider about product, making product. And second is promotion. Promotion is about advertisement such as TV and magazine advertisement. And marketer also have to consider their price of product, and they also have to consider about distribution. If there is a great product like iPhone or Samsung Galaxy S, but if a company have to choose the iPhone sell only in Jeju Island, nobody Korean can go Jeju to buy a iPhone. So to remind you what 3 fields in business management, I put this slide again. So business management is a major what people do in company and how make people performance to be better for company. And there are 3 fields: marketing, finance, management, and human resource and organizational behavior. Thank you for listening.